Hello YouTube, today I'll be doing another video on Roblox, Boku now, or Boku now Roblox, whatever. Now, this video idea was actually suggested by Drifty Boy, that's his name on Roblox. Nice name. But anyways, yeah, he suggested it. I'll probably put a picture on the screen. Oh. Yeah, PvP with Quirks. So, we all know that some Quirks are good for farming, but bad for PvP, such as shock absorb. And then, just in general, there's Quirks that are good for maybe just farming, shock absorb, like I just said. There's also some that are good for PvP, and we'll go over some of those ones that are good for PvP. So yeah, and we'll also go over the ones that aren't good for PvP. So we'll go over why shock absorb isn't good for PvP first, because I already have it. So this one isn't even good for PvP because you need to be at 75% health to use the only move it has, and it's not amazing. So yeah, that's already why. Now as for quirks that are good for PvP, Jet is very good, Engine is very good. Two very fast quirks. Those naval lasers alright. For commons, yeah, those two are pretty good. Naval laser, I'm not gonna include that really. Giantification is amazing for PvP, as you know. Giant just smashes and stuff. Summonable list, it's alright for PvP. You have to get lucky. If you hit somebody with them, one of the moves and make them go to sleep, you're basically already won if you have enough stuff. Regen is bad for PvP, unless if you have this weapon, because when you press B, it's supposed to do something, but the game is broken for me right now, so yeah. So yeah, regen isn't good. That's hardening's alright. Voice is amazing for PvP, and yeah, that's all for the commons for PvP. Now I'm talking about the uncommons. Air propulsion is really, really good for PvP. If you're gonna 1v1 somebody that's around your level, but you're re-rolling, and you get air propulsion, you kind of already won if you guys are around the same level, because the moves are giant and it has a really good damage output. As for farming, I wouldn't say it's very good, but PvP, it's amazing. Electric is really low damage output, but the final move, if you're able to charge it, it's a win in PvP. At the arena, it's basically a win, because it does so much damage, and the arena's not giant, but the electric move is giant. It's really, really big. I'm pretty sure if you stand in the middle right here and use the electric final move, well, it used to be able to kill everything until they found out about that and spaced these two out. The giant move used to be able to kill everything as well, the V1, but yeah. They had to fix it. Shock absorb, as I said, very bad for PvP. The only good thing about it is if you pair it with the right weapon, you become basically invincible against most people, as long as you have a good amount of durability. So yeah. Warp gate, yeah, that one's too good for PvP actually. Now Hellflame, not really. Black hole, yeah, black hole's actually really good. Permeation is probably the best in the game for PvP, I'd say. You can't really lose if you have it. I don't think there is a way to lose in a PvP fight if you guys are around the same level and you have it, because you could just go right behind them and just hit them without them being able to do anything, and also make yourself invincible. So yeah, pop-off is alright for PvP. If you have high agility, you can run at them with the grape whip, and that will pretty much insta-kill them if you're near their level, which is actually, yeah, the thing with it. Acid is alright for PvP. If you get people that run against your acid wall, if you lure them into it and then put the acid pool under them, the DPS on that is really high. DPS means damage per second, by the way. Okay, well that's all the uncommons. I'd actually have to say that the uncommons are some of the best for PvP. As for rares, so there is one rare that might be better than permeation for PvP. It's cremation, because of the giant tornado. This person actually, yeah, that can beat people in PvP. Yeah, I saw somebody over here with it. They did nerf it since the map got a change, but that's because they had to, because the tornado used to be so overpowered. So yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, it might be better, but then again, if you went up against somebody with permeation, when you're cremation, they can kind of just go invincible when you use the tornado. It's like if you pair them up specifically, yeah, one of them's definitely gonna win for sure. Quirk list, yeah, of course, it's the worst for PvP. Dark Shadows, alright. I mean, some of the moves are actually very good for PvP. I'd have to say using the armor mixed with like the knife, since, well, like if you get the staff and then you have the armor on, like you move super fast and do more damage, you can kill them super easily. Or if you have the Christmas gun. Yeah. So yeah, Dark Shadows are right. Muscle Hog, I haven't had that in a while, but it is pretty good. You can move so fast, give yourself defense and a bunch of power, and just run up next to them and just do the ground smash or the giant punch, and just, you know, just kill them. And they can't really do that much damage to you, so yeah, it's pretty great. Decay is amazing for PvP, because if you grab them, you could do like a combo thing with it. I believe the X move, which is like the long grab, and then the C move, which is just a normal grab, you could do with the body on the Decay body. Then yeah, you could do it great. Creation, the sword and shield, like I actually know the shield can really help you against OFA and DOFA users to prevent knockback, or air propulsion users, so that's pretty good, and plus it reduces the damage. And the sword, I mean, I'm pretty sure the dagger does more damage, but you know, it's still has longer range than the dagger, so you might have a chance with that. The goodie bags, when you have like the giant bag on your back, the random, like the one that makes all your attacks so much more better. Like when you have it on, you use the goodie bags, you basically win any fight. And the cannons, if you have the bag on in the back, you kind of just win. Same with the net gun and the giant hammer, you know, those are overpowered. A really good hook for PvP and for farming. Probably one of the best. It's better than most of the legendaries, actually. Maybe it is the best, really. One for All is amazing for PvP, half cold, half hot. No. It like, the freezing part might seem good for PvP, but the damage is too low. The damage is way too low, actually. Like, if it was to be good, I mean, you can argue about this in the comments, but I don't think it's amazing. Yeah, I don't think it's amazing. Now, if we go on, there's Explosion, great for PvP because it howls out your impact. You know, that kind of, like if you're in the arena, you kind of win. Yeah. And that's the thing with the electric one, but like way better. Overhaul, not good for PvP, but like it probably is the best for farming or creation. It's one of the two. I find creation better actually because with less strength you can one shot all night. Yeah. Or like any rest of the night. Not one shot because well, no, I'm not gonna get too technical. The OFA, it has lower damage than OFA, but you can move faster and have bigger attacks. So, nobody really understands why it does less damage than OFA. Maybe because it's like based on Deku's strength in the manga, or whatever. And plus, like the Iron Sword, you know, that doesn't really matter because pretty much everyone has them. And yeah, that's all the quirks. And to sum it up, I think electric, creation, and permeation, and cremation, yeah, those are the really, really good ones. Voice can also be really good because look at this. Like this kind of just, if you're in the arena there and you have a 2k agility, which is like, that's a cap on speed. Like, you can go further, but there's no reason at all to. Yeah, if you have 2k agility, there's no escape from that. The Z move's not that big, but that you won't even be using that. You'll be using this move.